Remember that collective sigh of frustration, Dub Nation, as the offseason dragged on with seemingly no movement? Did you ever doubt that the Warriors' front office still had that championship magic, that ability to pull off the crucial moves when it mattered most? For weeks, a palpable anxiety hung over the Bay, a quiet unease that whispered doubts about the team's direction, its commitment to contention, and its ability to truly compete in a cutthroat Western Conference. We watched, we waited, and we wondered if the architects of a modern dynasty were finally losing their touch, their edge, their ability to surprise and dominate. But now, prepare to breathe a profound sigh of relief, because the silence has been broken and a familiar, beloved champion is officially back in the fold, signaling a decisive shift in momentum for the Golden State Warriors. This isn't just about a single signing. It's about a strategic reawakening, a renewed commitment to the core principles that have defined this franchise's unparalleled success. The return of Gary Payton II isn't merely a roster move. It's a statement of intent, a reaffirmation of the Warriors' identity, and a crucial piece of the puzzle as they gear up for another championship chase. We're going to unpack the significance of this signing, delve into the unique impact Payton II brings to the court, and examine the broader context of the Warriors' recent flurry of activity, including the lingering questions surrounding their roster as training camp looms. Get ready, because the Bay is buzzing with a fresh wave of anticipation, and it's all thanks to a series of moves that prove the Warriors are far from finished. For the better part of 3 months, the Golden State Warriors' offseason was characterized by a perplexing stillness. While other teams in the league were making splashy signings, orchestrating blockbuster trades, and reshaping their rosters, the Dubs remained conspicuously quiet. This prolonged period of inactivity fueled a growing sense of unease among the fan base. After all, this is a franchise that has consistently pushed the envelope, making bold decisions to maintain its competitive edge. To see them seemingly sit on their hands, particularly after a season that ended in disappointment, was a source of genuine concern. The narrative began to solidify. Had the Warriors become complacent? Were they content to rely solely on their aging core, or had they simply lost their touch in the high-stakes game of NBA free agency? However, as the calendar flipped closer to the start of training camp, a dramatic shift began to unfold. The quiet whispers of discontent slowly gave way to a growing buzz of excitement. Reports began to surface of significant commitments from seasoned veterans like Al Horford and DeAnthony Melton, signaling that the Warriors' front office was, in fact, operating with a clear, calculated strategy. These weren't just speculative rumors. These were concrete indications that the team was actively addressing its needs, adding depth, defensive versatility, and veteran leadership. And then, on Monday, the first official domino fell, transforming those whispers into a resounding declaration. The Golden State Warriors officially announced the re-signing of key guard Gary Payton II. The Golden State Warriors have re-signed free agent guard Gary Payton II. It was announced today. Per team policy, the terms of the agreement were not released. The team confirmed, sending a wave of relief and excitement through Dub Nation. This wasn't just a signing. It was a vindication, a clear signal that the Warriors were back to operating like the competent championship-caliber franchise we've come to expect. The return of Gary Payton II, affectionately known as the Glove, is far more than just another transaction. It's a homecoming for a player who has become an integral part of the Warriors' identity and a fan favorite for his relentless effort and infectious energy. At 32 years old, Payton II has spent the majority of his career, 5 seasons to be exact, with the Warriors, with only a brief 15-game stint with the Portland Trail Blazers interrupting his tenure. During his time in Golden State, he has blossomed into the quintessential role player, a defensive maestro whose impact far transcends what traditional box scores might suggest. His contributions were absolutely vital during the Warriors' triumphant 2022 championship run, where his suffocating defense, timely cuts, and fearless attacking of the basket provided crucial sparks in critical moments. He embodied the strength in numbers ethos, proving that every single player, regardless of their star power, could make a difference. Last season, Peyton II averaged 6.5 points, 3.0 rebounds, 1.3 assists, and 0.8 blocks in just 15.0 minutes per game. While these numbers might not jump off the page, they tell a story of incredible efficiency and impact within a limited time frame. Peyton II is the ultimate glue guy, a player who elevates the performance of those around him through sheer effort and defensive intensity. On the defensive end, he's a disruptive force, capable of guarding multiple positions, picking up full court, and generating turnovers with his quick hands and anticipation. His ability to switch onto guards and wings to fight through screens and to provide crucial help defense is invaluable for a team that relies on its defensive cohesion. Offensively, he's a master of the timely cut, finding open spaces in the Warriors' free-flowing system and finishing strong at the rim. He doesn't demand the ball, but he makes the most of every possession, converting high-percentage shots and providing crucial offensive rebounds. In a star-oriented system like the Warriors, which features offensive titans like Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, having a player like Peyton II, who embraces his role, excels in the dirty work, and provides consistent two-way impact is not just beneficial, it's absolutely vital for sustained success. He allows the stars to shine brighter by taking on the toughest defensive assignments and providing efficient, low-usage offense. The timing of Peyton II's official signing couldn't have been more critical, coming just days before Monday's media day and the official start of training camp on Tuesday. The Warriors were desperately trying to fill out their roster to assemble a sustainable group of players ready to hit the ground running for practice. This urgency highlights a broader challenge that has been holding up Golden State's offseason: the unresolved contract situation of restricted free agent Jonathan Kuminga. Kuminga's qualifying offer deadline looms on Wednesday night, and until that decision is made, the Warriors' ability to finalize other free agent signings remains in limbo. This bottleneck has created a ripple effect, meaning that while Peyton II and rookie Will Richard have officially been brought into the fold, other reported commitments, such as those from Al Horford, D'Anthony Melton, and potentially Seth Curry, are still waiting in the wings. As it stands, the Warriors' official standard roster now sits at 11 players with the signings of Peyton II and Richard. This means they are poised to enter training camp with 4 open roster spots, a less-than-ideal scenario for a team with championship aspirations. The delay in resolving Kuminga's situation means that several key players who are expected to be part of the rotation will miss the crucial first day or 2 of training camp. This isn't just a logistical headache, it's a potential disruption to team chemistry, a hindrance to installing new schemes, and a lost opportunity for players to build cohesion and familiarity. While the front office is clearly working diligently behind the scenes, the Kuminga situation has undeniably cast a shadow over what would otherwise be a period of unbridled optimism. The pressure is on to resolve this quickly, not just for Kuminga's future, but for the immediate readiness of the entire squad. Despite the lingering uncertainty surrounding Kuminga, the official re-signing of Gary Payton II is, without a doubt, a huge addition to the Warriors' 2025-26 roster and a much-needed injection of stability and championship pedigree. His return ensures that the Warriors will have their defensive anchor, their energy provider, and a proven winner back in the locker room. This move, coupled with the reported commitments of other veterans and the long-term investment in a promising rookie like Will Richard, signals a clear strategic direction for the franchise. The Warriors are not just chasing another title, they are meticulously building a roster that blends veteran experience with youthful potential, defensive grit with offensive firepower. They are reaffirming their commitment to the Warriors' way, a style of play that prioritizes unselfishness, relentless effort, and a collective belief in their system. The journey ahead will undoubtedly be challenging, especially with the unresolved Kuminga situation still hanging in the balance. But with Gary Payton II officially back in the fold, the Golden State Warriors have taken a significant step towards solidifying their foundation and reigniting their championship pursuit. The silence of the offseason has been replaced by the roar of a team ready to contend, and that Dub Nation is a sound we've all been waiting for. How does the official return of Gary Payton II make you feel about the Warriors' chances this season? Do you think his impact on defense and energy is enough to overcome the current roster challenges, particularly with the Kuminga situation still unresolved? What are your expectations for the team as training camp officially kicks off? Let us know your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. We want to hear your take on this exciting development for the Golden State Warriors. And if you're feeling that renewed sense of optimism for Dub Nation, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more exclusive, in-depth reports on your favorite teams.